Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is TimBnice, and I'm a little bit afraid because I don't see my bees, and they're gone. I'm afraid I'm going to be beeless. So just like last episode, we're going to focus on 1.17 mechanics and farms. So what I've got an idea for today is I'm going to make a copper farm out of a zombie spawner. But before we do that, we need to go ahead and wax my roof because as you can see, it's the perfect color now and it is looking gorgeous. And you know what else is gorgeous? This guy. Just kidding. But no, I'm going to head upstairs and I'm going to grab some stuff for our zombie spawner that we got down below. And I just need an ender chest and okay, we got a redstone stuff there. I'm going to grab some glass and we're off. And I had to come back because I need some ice. Now, how am I going to make a copper farm out of a zombie spawner? Because zombies, they don't drop copper, but drowns do. And so we're going to turn our zombies into drowns. But first, we'll take some slime, and we'll kill a zombie. And now I'm ready to get to work. And please ignore the mess down here. It's quite ugly. This is the slime chunk, by the way, behind me. Okay, so here's the spawner. And what we're going to do is we're going to add water on top of this ice, and that'll push the zombies along a little bit faster. And then they're going to go into here. Then they'll fall down into here where we're going to put a giant, kind of a pool or a chamber for them to turn into drowns. Now, I do realize that this is probably not the most efficient way to get copper. I mean, you can make a whole lot better, drowned farm and get a whole lot more copper that way. But people can find spawners a lot easier, and I just want to test it out to see how much copper we can actually get from one spawner. But before I do that, I'm going to kill one more slime. So right here is our hole that we're going to fill up with water so that way all of our zombies can be turned into drowns. And then over here what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a turtle egg somewhere here. And I'm pretty sure that drowns, they track the turtle eggs and try to kill them just like zombie pigmans. But before I do all of that work and then find out that that's not the case, I'm going to go to a test world and just make sure. So after doing a lot of testing in a creative world, I finally figured out that drowns do attack turtle eggs. But I was only able to get it to attack a turtle egg while it was out of the water. Not saying they don't do it when they're in the water, but I just couldn't get them to do it. So just going to close this in. So I'm a complete moron. I brought all that glass with me and then I made all the walls out of stone. But hey, at least I'm gorgeous. So a few hours later and a bunch of headaches, I think I finally figured out a better way in order to get our zombies to turn into drowns. So let's head up top and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so what I'm going to do is over here on this side and on that side, I'm going to put water. And the water is going to push the zombies onto this platform. And here there will be more water. And this water will be at head height, so that way the zombies will start drowning and turning into drowned. And then when the zombies get stuck here because they can't go that way, and they can't go that way because the water pushing them on both sides, they'll start walking toward that egg because they'll be attracted to it because they want to stomp on it. Why? Why would anybody want to stomp on a poor little egg? It's so cute. Anyway, back to the video. So like I was saying, the water from this side and that side will push all the zombies onto this platform, and then they'll see that egg and they'll be attracted to it. They'll come over here and want to stomp on it and fall down into this little hole. At which point they'll start taking some damage from some magma blocks that I'm going to put here. And a water stream will be pushing them along here off to the killing chamber. And remember, this farm is not meant to be very efficient at all. In fact, I don't expect to get a whole lot of copper out of this. This is just something that I wanted to do for fun. Alright, so here's the plan. So these guys are going to come down here. They're going to see that other egg. They're going to fall down into the little killing chamber where we're going to do our wacky wacky. And then I'm going to have another water stream pushing it along this way into an item filter because I don't want all that dead, gross, rotten flesh. I just want the copper. But you know what, before I get too carried away, let's go up there and put all the water in place. That way we can see if this farm actually works. So yeah, this is how it looks, and it kind of looks like this water here would stop me from going up there, but it doesn't, surprisingly. And this is perfect because now we have a line of sight directly at the egg. Alright, so it's now time to get rid of all these torches and try not to die because these guys are going to try to eat my brains. Alright, let's get down here. Okay, we're down. Alright. Nice, nice. Okay, so by time that they get down here, they should turn into drowns. Hopefully that'll be the case. If not, we may have to do a little bit of modification. Okay, so something is wrong and they are not tracking down that egg. So I'm going to have to go in there and investigate. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, coming through. Watch out. Okay, so we have an egg. We have this here. We have 2 blocks above it. It should be working. I don't understand it. This should be working perfectly. Okay, I think I might know the problem here. So, as of right now, I don't think the zombies think that they can get over here to this block because of this one right there and that one. So, I think that will fix it. We'll go back down and see if that's the case. So, I am really confused. This worked really good on my test world. You know what, let's head over there and check it out now. Okay, so here we are in the test world, and this is the contraption that I came up with to help us turn these guys into drowns. So let's just go in here. We'll close it back up, and we'll watch these guys spawn. As you can see on my test world, it's working flawlessly, and these guys just, as soon as they spawn, they start heading toward that egg. Okay, I think I may have fixed the problem. So I just had to lower the turtle egg down 1 block, and it seems to be working now. So yeah, it's definitely working now. One problem is I may have to eliminate some of these magma blocks. I've seen some rotten flesh falling down here, which means that those guys are dying before they get down here to the killing chamber. So the next thing we're going to do is make our item filter system and our rotten flesh disposal mechanism. I really don't want to keep that, even though I probably could just trade it to villagers. Okay, so we have our item filter system in place with our lava here to dispose of all of our rotten flesh. And so whenever I kill these guys, the item filter should pick up all the copper and then, you know, burn everything else. So I'm just going to AFK here for a bit, and we'll see how many drowns we can get down here and how much copper we can actually get from a spawner. Okay, so I think I've waited long enough. I'm going to go ahead and kill these guys and just see how much copper we can actually get. Well, we definitely get a whole lot of XP, that's for sure. So let's open it up. 7. Yeah, I figured that was probably going to be about the rates we were going to get with this farm. But you know what? It was a whole lot of fun putting it together. So let's head back up to the base and let's talk about something else real quick before we end the episode. And it's about our glow squid farm. So I noticed some people were having problems getting my glow squid farm to work. So I just thought I'd give you a few pointers before we end the episode. The first thing you want to do is make sure that these blocks right here are stone. Don't use grass or any other type of block, but use a stone-based block. So if we go to fandom.com and then we go down to spawning for the glow squids, we're going to see that this has to be stone, deep slate, andesite, diorite, granite, or tough. So make sure to use those blocks whenever you build your glow squid farm. That way the glow squids will spawn. And definitely go light up all the caves around your glow squid farm. That way you get the best rates possible. And after last episode, I went around and I lit up all the caves around my base, and this is all the glow squid ink that I've gotten so far. So if you follow the tutorial and you follow all those steps, you're sure to get glow squid spawns. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time I have for today. If you like this episode, please hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed, please do that before you leave. Guys, take care, and remember, be nice.